Welcome to the podcast for episode number 3. This is part 1 because there's going to be 2 parts. I'm going to upload part 2 tonight after the Penguins. It'll be for the analysis and then NHL predictions after the Penguins-Kraken game. It'll probably take a little bit while because Gamer and I are going to pause the Penguins game in the third period, and then we have to play stupid RNHA because the odds they postpone are really slim, and we don't want to miss out on the game, so we're just going to have to pause it, and then re-watch the third, and then we're going to have to, quote-unquote, re-watch the third period. That'll take like another hour, so yeah, it'll be out by like 9 or 10. But anyways, here we are. Starting off with the analysis. Here on my analysis on all 4 NFL games, and then we'll get to Gamer's analysis where he's actually going to be speaking for the first time. Don't ask how. He doesn't have Discord, and I don't have his phone number before you think about asking me that. Anyways, let's get into it. Starting off with the San Francisco 49ers at the Seattle Seahawks. This game was easily the worst game, as the Seahawks dominated the entire game, and Seattle created another small earthquake. Yes, you can legit look it up. The Seahawks created a small earthquake because the crowd was so loud after the kick return touchdown by Rashid Shaheed at the start of the game, which was 95 yards. And the Seahawks, like I said, the Seahawks scored more points than the Steelers in the playoffs in 15 seconds. I don't want to talk about it. And the 49ers are just becoming terrible. But the only thing I can say for the 49ers is thank you for eliminating those stupid Philadelphia Eagles. The only thing I can say. The only thing I'm proud of you for. Next up, Bears-Rams. I'm going to be honest, I only watched the last 2 minutes and the overtime. I'm going to keep it real with you. But the last 2 minutes and overtime were amazing. Caleb Williams, 4th down with like 20 seconds left. He's getting pressured by like 4 Rams players. He backs up, fade away like James Harden. I don't know why I said James Harden. Fade away like LeBron James. Throws. And it somehow is an absolute dot to Cole Kmet, and he gets the touchdown. The extra point is good. We got overtime at Soldier Field. Rams get the ball first. They decide all they want, but they decide to run the ball like 5 times, just like they did on their last possession in regulation, which led to the Cole Kmet touchdown. They decide to run the ball and do pitch plays and jet sweeps, and like Matt Canada, like throw the ball or at least run straight and stop doing pitch plays. That's legit helping the Bears. And then they punt the ball. Bears get to midfield. It looks like the game's going to be over, and then Caleb Williams throws an interception because DJ Moore decides to stop running the route. If DJ Moore runs that route, he's going to catch the ball, and then the Bears kick the field goal, and they probably win, and they go to the NFC Championship game to play against Seattle. But instead, he doesn't want to run his route. Rams get the interception. They get like 3 first downs, with one of those being an amazing catch by Devontae Adams on a great throw by Matt Stafford, which is why he's the MVP over Drake May. I don't want to hear it. And then Rams get the winner, winning the game with a field goal. And then the Rams go to Seattle, which means, for all you 49ers fans, one of the end zones for the Super Bowl, because the Super Bowl is going to be in San Francisco, one of the end zones is going to be either a Ram end zone or a Seahawk end zone. Yeah, there's going to be something Seahawks or Rams at Levi's Stadium, which is just going to suck for you. Anyway, next up, Texans-Patriots. This is like the... I did not watch this game at all, but all I know is that C.J. Stroud is overrated, and he's overrated, and the Texans are not going to go any far with him. But thank you, C.J. Stroud, for absolutely selling. You wanted to talk all that ish whenever you guys beat the Steelers, and guess where it got you? Guys got bullied in Foxborough. And probably the Texans defense, I don't hate the Texans defense. It's just like, if C.J. Stroud wasn't the quarterback, C.J. Stroud, I'm going to be honest, if the Texans defense wasn't amazing against Pittsburgh is in this game instead of Houston. Because C.J. Stroud played terrible. And C.J. Stroud played terrible in this game. Legit single-handedly cost his team the game. Because the defense did good. It was just C.J. Stroud. C.J. Stroud cost his team the game, and it was easily the worst player for the Texans all playoffs, as he made turnover after turnover all playoffs. But to be fair, it's really his fault, because the Houston Texans mascot, Toro, decided to rip the terrible towel after the Texans' 30-6 win, and they got the terrible towel curse. So it's technically their fault. for losing. Anyways, congrats to the Patriots for making another AFC Championship game. And yeah, they broke that little girl's curse because that was the little girl's first correct prediction. But now we get to the game where the little girl created the most damage. Bills, Broncos. Easily the best game of the divisional round, but yet again, Josh Allen loses in overtime because of something stupid. Because he threw a deep ball. The receiver caught it, but then it was ripped out of his hands by McMillan, and the Broncos got an interception. In my opinion, that was a catch. Bills should have kicked the field goal and won, but can't do anything about it. And then 2 defensive pass interference calls. I think those were pass interference calls. Those were pass interference calls, so yeah. And then the Broncos win the game. They go to the AFC Championship game, but Jared Stidham is going to have to be playing because Bo Nix got injured on the last play that led to the field goal. Anyways, that's my takes on it. Now we're gonna get to gamers predictions where he's gonna be talking. So yeah, that's gonna be out for me. I will see you guys for the outro.
This is my analysis of the NFL divisional games. First off, Patriots versus Texans. I only watched a little bit of this game, so I'm going to keep this short. I do know that there were way too many turnovers from both teams. CJ Stroud is buns with 4 interceptions. The Patriots are sadly going to the Super Bowl because the Broncos are not winning without Bo Nix, and their quarterback is not Nick Foles. Rams vs. Bears analysis. That game was so cinema with the Caleb Williams clutch throw at the end for a touchdown. DJ Moore slowed the game in OT by randomly stopping his route, which led to an interception. It'll be Rams vs. Seahawks in the NFC Championship. Battle of Puka and Jason.
Thank you, Gamer, and that'll be it for part 1 of the podcast. We will be back for part 2 of the podcast for the Penguins Kraken analysis and NHL predictions. Goodbye.